Ah, you're back.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Hello, stranger. Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling. The console is the worst traitor of all! In short, no. No, the Order must capitulate to the Sovereign. Only execution awaits the console, and all others shall regain their senses. All this is beyond my purview, I remind myself. I must remain focused on the Order. I am not just anyone. The duty of a liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring due diligence and delicacy. Though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, as I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting the Protectorate. which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my beloved sovereign. Following that feckless consul. Makes my blood boil. We'll see this through yet. Hate is an inaccurate phrase. I find them arrogant and exasperating. Without the Protectorate, this little organization would have no holdings to squat in. I am here because the Sovereign has tasked me with bringing these wayward, pretentious toddlers back into the Protectorate fold. Unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death has the power to change the local hearts and minds. Perhaps enough will be alive to save afterwards. I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. It's enough to make an old man despair. That consul, I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so galling, I'd almost care to join the armed forces to bring him to justice myself. But my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me with my own duty. I must see it to completion before all else. Listen, you. The Protectorate does not do delegation. The Protectorate has a will that must be upheld. My presence here is a display of more faith than these fools deserve. Niceties are irrelevant, and likely detrimental to the task at hand. I am here to make the Order see the error of their ways. All other particulates are frivolous. If my younger self could see me now, exchanging hate, I am here. Unfortunately, my time...
Enjoy your time in the garden.
Unless it's Forthworth. Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice. Bet you can't eat just one.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional...
Tronicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake. Tronicular, arriving any moment now.
The story of
Approaching station.
Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's darling...
Don't let us keep her.
Things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers chosen.
I'm Jean Turker-Tyler, sixth base person for the
Don't let us keep her.
Spacers chosen goalie of the
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
Auntie's choice!
Don't wait for a line. Line to form in front of you. Available. Welcome to head office tower. Again.
And I endorse this message. Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development.
Don't let us keep her. Don't let us keep her.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Apologies. No target, no attack.
Over here! 3 holes ahead!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Investigating hostile intentions. Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Investigating hostile intentions.
Got my lamps on an
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
ready to waste them. On your command.
Apologies, but no target, no attack. Stepping out. Short on targets at the moment. Combatants get...
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Enemy operatives!
Don't make me bury another agent!
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak
What
efficiency.
reprobates?
Fire.
What? How could you?
Is so important.
Spy move!
There's something.
I see an unfriendly soul.
Mobilizing.
Influences.
Unfriendly nearby. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Trouble, man. Got some bad company.
Replenishing my firearm.
Help you?
Joining to violence.
Hostile spot.
Yeah.
If I go unseen.
Check your.
Grey gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
It is the duty of every protector its subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Come in. And be refreshed. Only the protector that possesses the advanced technology and know-how. Process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Dictates all disruptive influences.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than...
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? to shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you will be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Just like being back on smoke extraction detail at the ship.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
This is all a mite strange, but perhaps we should play along.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal. Head Refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability, stifles undue agitatement, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself, several times they say, and look at me now, never more content. Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a few questions to amply delineate your phreноmetric matrix. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived personality irregularities.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene, untroubled, and right as rain, neighbor, right as simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your...
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect, but your response has merited a yay-sayer verbal commendation for exceptional tactfulness in the field, allowing you partial credit. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Crater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief, unacceptable, obsequious denial detected, a perfect society, final query. How would your neighbors describe you? Processing, determination. The appropriate reply was formulating conclusion. Phrenometric 100. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is now. Proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now. Greeting, subject unscheduled. Subject query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of incorrect. Wait, the degree. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect, unacceptable, a perfect society? Final query. How would your neighbors describe you? Processing. The appropriate reply. Formula 150. Out of the acceptable amount for a true and dutiful. Now, proceed to the... Your realignment with the paradigm begins now. Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Subjects Are Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Failure to field remaining queries will result in pointed castigation. This is your sole warning. The accepted answer is Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the high. Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was the degree of Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts? Include unacceptable, a perfect final query. How would your neighbors processing the formula 100 and the acceptable amount now? Proceed to the your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Never more content. Never more content.
Can't stop picturing Zeb going through this exact process.
Haven't had an imperfect thought in...
Greetings. Hello. My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm. Head Refresher Gould says his recorded lectures are key to thinking approved thoughts. That, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and only internally, I'm afraid. Why, it's right outside. Just follow the signs to the lecture hall. Pondering begets disharmony. I once possessed a failing of refreshment is...
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important.
No talking until the lecture's over.
Outsiders may wonder.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, How mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Rounding up for clarity/responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators will be pleased with your progress. I am responsible for providing medicament dispensement. Has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage. The office in which this unit presently... Farewell statement.
Free from doubt, efficient, perfect, and thus we enjoy amity.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
The system provides, the system abides.
Well, that was a load of crap.
Dispelling our sense of community, they sneer at our contentment.
Oh, I just had a thought.
They're operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. Question as every loyal and... You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should... The medicament dispensement automac auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automac... I see you found the lecture as edifying as a head refresher Gould upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off-lip. How very interesting. You must mean the lathe of particularity. You'll feel...
That went better than expected.
It's just like Zeb said. Mental refreshment really takes the meddling right out of folks. Makes them docile.
That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Don't forget, your unthinking compliance lets the paradigm run with flawless efficiency. Unthinking is essential.
Come here often.
Today.
Goodbye.
Tomorrow.
This unit
Unthink
our banter.
forever.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
In a fellow subject lacking zeal for their
Check enemy light just turned off.
Something
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Edging.
Come here often. Goodbye. This unit enjoy our banter.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
Medicament dispensement.
Hello. Oh, you're new. Must be. No, they say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement. Wait, I just blinked. I couldn't leave. Not yet. Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. I'd go with my commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. You know, I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. Suppose so. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automechs assigned there now. to keep subjects. That doesn't seem like the sort of thing that'd be allowed, but I'll be dithering. Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played.
Please
Our first
proceed
back
to
is
the
perfect.
lecture hall
Our
to
pitfall is
request
well
an exception.
conveyed.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit...
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Noting dire self-diagnosis and ably displaying concern. My word. Inform the nearest refreshment facilitator without delay to book you a session in the Lathe of Particularity today. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
Every protected subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject admitting you question is the first question. As every loyal and you've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what... The medicament dispensement auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments. I see Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio... Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that... How very interesting. Here, you must mean the lathe of particular... You'll feel...
That went better than expected. So this process removes all curiosity, then. Guess that's one way to keep people from questioning.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Huh? Don't forget, your unthinking compliance lets the paradigm...
No use rambling further.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
Of every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Let me know when you need a stretch. Liquored up on art.
Sort of.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Eyes up. Hostile.
That's somebody?
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Huh?
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Got trouble, Mick.
Get my attention.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Troublemaker approaching.
Bet if I go unseen.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Engaging hostiles.
Flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
Spy, move!
Huh?
Yeah.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
You'll feel ever so much better once
Your
your
realignment
phenometric
with the paradigm begins now.
To deliberate is to court ruin. Pondering begets disharmony. Never more content Never more content.
Hostile spot!
Hello. You find my pitch ball? Upstairs, in a...
Always watchful. Regain sight!
Compound lamps on an up.
Hey now, don't like the sound.
I'll handle this.
Appreciate. The console provides.
Hostile sneak. Troublemaker approach.
Eric.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient. You're not even a Protectorate subject, are you? I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
He's the first person we've met here who doesn't seem a touch refreshed. Must be the lead scientist. Careful.
Well, out with it. Who are you? Oh, outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but my. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly, speak plainly. Sounds like someone's had some indoctrination of their own. You've been tasked by one of our adversaries, I take it. I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner. There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order? Our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them?
My position is a burden gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists? That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry. Oh, are we to debate the nature of self now? Of identity? Let's stay on topic. I admit I've never submitted myself to the lathe of particularity, but I'm sure it would be like a light, pleasant misting of the mind. I am certain I would return unchanged. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself? How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself, for a non-protectorate not me. I must say that was moderately stimulating. Passably interesting at a few points even. Almost intriguing. Now, what next? Oh dear, I don't understand how the machine works, only how to use it. The technical specifications for the lathe of particularity are in my office in the next room, hidden in a cache behind a frame on the wall. Pick up the cap to open it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have a schedule to maintain. So many minds to refresh, so little time. Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting per instructions.
Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Hey there.
Resorting to violence. Adversary vulnerable. Suffered extensive damage, Commander. Not dead. Standing by to stupefy. Limit further damage, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Hey now.
Scoping out a hostile.
Might be what goes over there.
Troublemaker
Appreciate
approach.
if you cleared out.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Disrupted! Another
Going out of sight.
I have effects on their weaknesses.
I repudiate all savage commercials.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Invasive elements! Recommencing hostilities! The Protectorate into...
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Rest peaceful, neighbor.
Back and scan.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Don't mind me.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Consider self-preservation a priority. Fortification in progress. Locking them down.
You look like a regular duck.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Disruptive influences.
Thank you.
Forever vigilant.
Determination. Unidentified.
Each a vital cog.
Proceeding to attack. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Driving me is strategically optimal. Thank you, dear.
Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
worry about tomorrow.
Unfriendly nearby.
You base it on.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
No target.
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Prudence dictates we are all disrupted influences.
You've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Never more content, and never more content.
All it took was some light instruction. To grade my imperfections.
My irregularities have all been abraded.
Your job is a virtue.
Got my lamps on an unfriend.
Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
I'll handle this.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Mobilizing.
That's some bad company.
Standing by to stupefy. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Protectorate endures.
Contact reestablished.
Corpificator at ready status. There be none. Locking them down. and scan.
Recommencing hostilities! Let us reconvene.
Yo, we got your ball, bro. Yo, we got your ball, dude. You relax now. We got your ball, man. We got your fucking ball.
Hostile spot. Got troublemakers.
Resorting to violence.
No escape through disruptive influences.
Troublemaker approach.
Unfriendly nearby.
Let me know when you need it. I'm seeing unfriendly.
Malcontents, liquored up on artificial flavors.
Forever vigilant.
Regain sight.
You coming in?
Continuing inspection.
Warring found.
So refreshed, mentally, I confess.
Contact lost.
So refreshed.
State your intentions.
Troublemaker approaching.
Someone wailing, being afraid, dude. So. Here, take your fucking ball, dude.
Investigating.
Got my left on an upfront.
Like.
Free thinkers!
Scoping out a hostile.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerability.
Disruptive influences! Coming up on some folks.
Yeah.
Spy, move! Got eyes on some no.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I'm seeing unfriendly.
Recommencing up.
Troublemaker approaching.
I'll handle this. I'm back. Standing by to stupefy. You've suffered.
Seeking cover!
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Do try to limit further.
On your command.
Whoa.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Hostile in proximity. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Seeking cover!
Vitals critical.
Shit.
You need a distraction.
Changing magazine. Efficiently and in short order.
Locator at ready. Threat detected.
Don't mind me.
Do try to lift.
You need a distraction. You need a distraction. No trouble, man.
Fortificator at ready status. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Going out of
Yeah.
on your command. Got eyes on some no good.
Fortificator at ready status.
Contacts reestablished.
Troublemaker approaching.
Shoot.
Lost. Lost track of them.
Resorting to violence. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Chase.
Recommencing hostilities. Individualists!
Never more content, never more content.
Awesome.
Pondering begets disharmony.
Troublemaker approaching.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
Hostile spot.
Here we are again.
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Let us reconvene.
Combatant scan. Combatant observed. Have a fix on their... Standing by to stupefy.
Luckily. Let's
Hostile spot.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Our friends nearby.
I'm leaving this one. Fuck this. You know what I mean? It's just a bonus quest. It's like kind of glitched, man. So. Yeah, they can't be not a prisoner, man. I don't know why. Everyone's fight him. The mission's over. That was basically a bonus quest. I wanted to rescue that guy, man. He'd help us fight at the end, but it's like, I can't make them not scared of me, man.
Huh? Appreciate it.
Give the word and I'll take care of it.
Oh, shit, now I forgot, yeah, that I This whole area is enemy territory. I don't know if I could warp out of here. I remember I ran in, I forgot. Well, I ran in, I could run out. But I gotta put on better armor, man. Well, you can see they're killing me in one shot. I could probably have their armor. I could put on their uniforms. But here, let's go back to. Can't believe it. How do you sort? Oh. Why is this my favorite? Value. 22. I warp from here. Are they not afraid anymore? See if they're afraid again right away.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Help you with something?
I wonder if they weren't afraid if I had my, They weren't afraid right away, you see that? So you have to leave and come back. They weren't afraid for a second. Maybe it'll work this time. Let's try it. Go back.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
In our midst.
Prisoner cap.
Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Fuck! No. would he be afraid?
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Hostile in proximity.
All it took was some destruction and restored.
I don't know that I've been down here yet. Did I?
Got some bad company.
Closer inspection.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities. Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
I'm here to rescue them.
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign... Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself. Preposterous! The Consul and all the... No subject of the Protectorate to even think this state... I will stay true to him. The Sovereign is received... Just leave us... Go. Please, just leave us. Just leave.
Troublemaker approach.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Search protocols. The console provides. The system abides.
Combatant torpificator at ready status.
Let's wreck them! All rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Huh? Hostilities are afoot. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Slice flash them.
Go for torpification. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Doubt. Duplicity. Cut weeds. Resuming hostility. Take him out!
No combatant on my scopes.
Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Our foes have apparently absconded.
Going to violence.
Somebody lost?
Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity. Subversives have taken leave.
The console provides fit complete in a logical and timely manner.
Right, back to it. Wait a minute.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, command. Hostile spot! I see an unfriendly sword!
Never more content. Never more content.
Lost track of him.
Just give the signal.
Improving position.
I can tell you're in need of mental refreshment.
Your
I possess a
realignment with the
particularly
paradigm
keen eye
begins
for
now.
such things.
Pondering begets disharmony.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler.
Combat probable.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Quarry found.
Troublemaker approach!
Yeah!
Check your scopes for combatant. Dead.
Alright, forget him, dude.
Forging ahead. Improving position.
Combatant scan. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Torpificator is charged.
Material.
You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our...
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest emotions report.
All right.
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind. We have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology. That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else? Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right, for your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? It's true, the old corporations cared little for the individual, whereas I'd like to see each and every one of our employees rise from the refuse heap, like I did. Do hope you forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes? A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Oh, my security team would never allow it, but a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same. Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Don't let us keep you.
To kill you. Since
The galaxy.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stack the deck against the little person, as they tried with us in Palisetti, but did any three of you...
Seems like
Emergency
liquored up.
Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Reprobates. That's that.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Come back later.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall now. How might we be...
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to work. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Regrettably, no. Our most recent studies show that such a combination... Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being. Interested? Then let's have a gush. I haven't spied you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered. I see. And what lucky department have you been apportioned to? Surely it must be one of the... Of course. The vicars are an integral part of the order. You know, right this way.
As is usual for Andy's choice. The purple berry parasite infects nearly 100%.
Hello. Welcome to CAF Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest tenth integer.
100? Certainly. That's the right answer, isn't it? I can show my math if you need. Really nice.
In a rare Andy's Choice lab recording, which we acquired from a corporate inspector before our stellar system was sealed and the Order ceased daily interactions with our protected allies. But again, belated testing by Andy's Choices.
For pity's sake, is it the pump or the sealant?
At all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, purple berry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called. Microscopic eggs inside the berries are exposed to the digestive parasites enter their second stage as spiky worm-like creatures with outsized pincer-like mandibles.
there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Regrettably, no. Our most recent studies show that such a combination is too potent for most scholars to handle. Much as I might enjoy watching your thesis borne out, we must abide by the protocols. Convictions are statement. Interested? Then let's have a gush. I haven't spied you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered. Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected. By all means, continue. I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission of yours. What can I say? I'm especially well read. How noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression the Order... We had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way. You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. You might put down your proverbial hand once you hear the specifics. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. Moderate your volume, please! No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. Took you long enough to ask. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those working in water reconditioning. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win. You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample.
A second makeup exam will not be all, so I hope you studied this time, Ryder. In that.